Hey guys, what's up? Um, on for the reading. We're gonna see who the reading's gonna be for. Just giving a little smoke to my plants. It's so crazy because I've been doing a little experiment with my plants and just only feeding them like moon water from the full moon in Cancer, and the growth is ridiculous. I mean, it has to do something with the water. It must. Okay, let's see who the reading's gonna be for. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day today, at least. You know what I mean? Maybe in the 70s. So, while I was in the shower, I was getting messages about spiritual health. So it feels like there's some of you guys out there. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. It was just like a lot of noise in the background and I couldn't. So yeah, like I was saying, it was about spiritual health and just about making sure that you're doing something to cleanse your energy, to uplift you. So like using spiritual tools to cleanse your body and your energy. Just because it feels like there's some people out there that are maybe being like dragged down a little bit, like feeling under the weather, but it's really a spiritual issue that needs to be cleaned up, really. Okay, so I'm just gonna choose one and we'll see where we go with it. Ooh, and it was upside down. We got a bunch of signs on that one. I'm not doing that. It was fire signs though. Leo. So I guess it was meant for fire signs. So we got a strength card. I will patiently resolve conflicts and or contradictions. And I usually like this card because it usually feels like just having things under control in a gentle way. But right now, it feels like it's a conflict that's coming towards you and you're being guided to kind of like pull back. Like you might want to go full force on this person and you might want to cuss them out and you might have a lot to say, but this is telling you to kind of pull back a little. Don't pour out so much emotion in any situation because it only hurts you. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a couple other cards and we'll find out a little bit more about what this is. I feel like this is a good deck right now. This was the news. I'll just pull 2 or 3. We got red flag at the bottom. So you got kind of a warning. So it's kind of playing into what I'm talking about. Maybe a confrontation, an argument. What's that? The blues. Scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. So this is either you or someone that's coming towards you. And there went the strength card went down. Okay. Is this hindering your strength, Leo? Okay. Tell me about Leos. Tell me about Leos and the strength card. What is this situation about? It's too many. Okay. Self-medication, addictions, irrational behavior, which is numbing. We got time, delay, procrastination, too busy. Okay. All right, so let's clarify a little. I think this deck is like kind of looking at me. So let's see what we can get out of it. This is my little garbage pail kids. They're pretty cute and nasty at the same time. Okay. It feels like you're needing to get somewhere, but you need to get your ass in gear. Because this, it feels like procrastination, like just not going at the speed that you need to be going. Like there's something that you need to get to. This guy is running. Like your time is running short. You don't have time to sit in these emotions. Let's see. All right, tell me about the blues. Of course, I got to thank my little friends on the other side, my angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and of course, the divine himself, my number one fan. I'm his number one fan too, so whatever. So we got Queen of Wands. So there's possibly an attractive person or a witchy person that is causing some type of heavy emotions, mental distress. We got Seven of Wands. You're being called to protect yourself from this Queen of Wands. I'm not sure who this is, but with our just recent conversation about spiritual health, you got to be really careful with this one, because the Queen of Wands has kind of like a little bit of witchy energy. So you want to watch out for this one. I actually like this deck for that reason, because in this deck, the Queen of Wands doesn't look like the witchy one. You'll see in a minute. So it's calling you to protect yourself, possibly from two females. Because if we look at this card, there's two that are coming after him, right? And they're causing some type of mental distress, heavy emotions. Eight of Swords, getting you up in your head. They're trying to trap you in your head. This is why there's like some cleansing or some spiritual work that needs to be done to get these people out of your energy and keep your defenses up so that they can't affect you. Because this is what they're trying to do. Trapped in your head, same as this. The blues. It's the same exact thing. Okay. All right, tell me about numbing. We got Six of Coins, which is usually, that's about equal give and take. But here, instead of there being two people that are being given to, there's only one. We also have the Nine of Coins and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this feels like, it feels like someone that's trapped in their head. Like at night, they're just having all these thoughts about this Nine of Coins, which is usually the Nine of Pentacles, which is like the single lady. She has everything. She's abundant. The only thing that she's missing is the last coin, which is a partner, right? And it feels like this is someone that's possibly numbing, someone in your energy, a previous partner, a current partner, potential partner. And right now they're numbing because they're worried, this is keeping them up at night, that someone else is going to give to you. So possibly they didn't give to you in this scenario. If you're in this Nine of Coins energy, male or female, doesn't matter. Possibly this woman didn't give to you. She took and didn't give anything back. And now she's realized that there's someone else. There could be someone else, and that's going to keep her up at night. No sleep. These are thoughts just running through your head, whether it's nightmares, dreams, or just staying awake. The thoughts about, and then with this rainbow being in the picture too, it's like about you having that happiness. Like the rainbow always reminds me of the Ten of Cups card. So it's kind of like this Nine of Cups, right, is that single lady. The only thing that she's missing is that last pentacle, right? And here it's like the Ten of Cups, having everything, having the happy family, having all the things that you emotionally desire, and someone else giving it to you, right? Possibly an older person. I'm not sure about what the scenario is, but maybe an older person than your partner, your previous partner, your current potential, whatever. Possibly a person that has more money. Just someone in a better situation. I mean, it feels like that's what they think is happening. Let's see if it actually is happening. Okay, is there someone giving? Is there a new person giving to Leo? We got the Tower. So this hasn't happened yet. Uh-oh. We got some cards flipped over in here. So before I go to those, let me go to these. So this hasn't happened yet, but when it does, it's going to create a tower. When this person finds out or sees or someone actually starts giving to you, it's going to create a tower in this life that is going to destroy this person. There's only one person in this Tower card. The traditional card has two. So there's one person that's going to be suffering once they realize what's going on here. Once they see someone actually giving to you. It's just going to destroy them. See that? Just like Humpty Dumpty. It's falling to pieces. And then the cards that we have that were in reverse in the deck, well, flipped over, We got the Two of Swords, which is blocking out. Seven of Cups is all about options. And an Ace of Coins is an offer from the universe. I don't know. To me, it feels like you're blocking out this energy that possibly had interest in several places. Because the Seven of Cups is all about options. All about different things that can happen, about money, your home, love, toxic people, snakes in your life. It's about everything. And you're kind of like in an energy of blocking that out. You're done with that. You're being very cautious on what you're letting in. And this little pentacle, which is the last thing that you were missing. I was just talking about it. It's the last thing that single lady is missing, or that single man, whatever it is, from that Nine of Pentacles energy. It's that last pentacle. And this is being given to you. It's being handed to you from the universe, from the divine. So you're doing the right thing by blocking out these energies. Blocking out people that kept their options open. Blocking out people that had several options. Blocking out the options that maybe came back and are trying to get back in your energy. Because the only option that you want, just the same way, like I just noticed that I'm holding on to this card. Where I usually would have put this card down, I'm holding on to it. Why? Because this is a coin. This is very valuable. You know why? Because it comes from the divine. When something comes from God, that has the most value of anything, right? Because no one can duplicate that energy. And God is handing you something, that's the only one you want to focus on. You want to focus on that nice shiny coin that's going to complete your collection. That's going to put you in Ten of Pentacles energy. And just by putting you in Ten of Pentacles energy, also putting you in Ten of Cups energy. That's what it is. Now let's find out about time. It's the last thing. Let's get these kind of stirred up a little bit. Okay, let's get some timing. We got this Ace of Coins. When's it coming? I mean, I do feel like there is going to be a little bit, like the way I started, there might be some type of confrontation. Because this Seven of Wands, keeps looking at me, and it looks like an attack on you. So the issue is, this attack could be here in the 3D, verbal, physically, or it could be in the spiritual with, like I said, people sending you spell work, witchcraft, negative energy, evil eye, because that is the Queen of Wands. Let me just mix these up a little bit. Okay. All right, tell me about time. We got the Fool. Eight of Coins. I have to slide some things here. Okay, we got the Fool, Eight of Coins. So this looks like maybe possibly a new job or perfecting some type of craft. Because the Eight of Coins is like happily working, a skilled worker, someone that's been doing something for a long time because they're repetitively doing it, kind of like mastering it. And then we got the Fool, and the Fool is a person, it's all of us, right? It's all of us how we start this journey, right? Taking a chance. And so it's like the Fool is taking a chance possibly on something, starting something new and gaining skills in something new. Let's see. Tell me more about the Fool. Okay. Didn't even get to finish. We got Knight of Swords. Ooh, High Priestess in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. So again, we got someone coming in pretty aggressively. Look at this guy. This dude is like upset. And then what I really don't like about this is like you got Nine of Cups, which is usually wish fulfillment, but in reverse. So this is possibly somebody that you don't want to deal with. You see it as unhappiness. Because the opposite of wish fulfillment is what? Dread, heaviness, unhappiness, sadness. And then you got the High Priestess in reverse, which usually High Priestess is fantastic, right? Very intuitive, a definite connection, direct connection to the divine. So it looks like this Fool, because I asked specifically about the Fool. It looks like this Fool is not using their intuition. It's either blocked or they just don't know how. And I mean, I feel like that is something that happens to people. Not everybody, not every community discusses energy, intuition, how to tap into your gifts. That's not something that's really regularly discussed, unfortunately. But it looks like this person is not using their intuition, and it's causing them unhappiness. And maybe because of that unhappiness, they're coming in pretty aggressive with you. Let's see. Okay. Tell me about the collective's feelings in this situation. How does the collective feel about this Fool? That's too many. How does the collective feel about this Fool? Knight of Cups, Two of Wands. Aww, that's so cute. It's a little immature person that hasn't chosen a path. It's someone in your life that you consider immature. Someone that likes to come and play around with the little cup of love. But if you remember, I don't know how much you guys watch tarot, but if you recall in the original, like the basic Page of Cups, there's a fish in the cup, right? So it's not really a serious offer. And remember, it's the youngest in the deck. So the least, like I said yesterday, the least, meaning like immature, not emotionally stable. Like it's just like the least person in the deck. So this is someone that you possibly consider a fool. That's not using their intuition. They can't decide on a path. They're not happy. And then they're coming in aggressively with you. So it looks like you know what I mean? You're not giving it much attention because you see it like this is someone, like this is just something small. I hate to say it like this, but this is someone that's not even, it's not even going to bother me. It's not going to make a dent, right? Because it's not a serious offer. It's a person that they don't even know what direction they want to go in. They're not using their intuition. They're unhappy. This is not someone that you would even consider anyway. So what's going to happen in this situation? This could possibly be someone that you work with, or it could just be a friendship. It really, this could be someone that you work with that's immature, that's upsetting you, and that's going to cause some type of conflict in your life. Because it doesn't have to be about love. As soon as I said it doesn't have to be about love, Two of Cups. So I guess it is about love. Okay, so Two of Cups energy. This is someone that loves you and that wants to be in a commitment with you. But I asked, what's the outcome? I have to verify this. Tell me about the outcome in this situation. It's too many. King of Swords. Eight of Wands. Looks like there's some communication that's going to be coming in from a King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Coming in fast. Okay, how does the collective feel about this communication? Temperance. So what you're doing is you're balancing out your energy, or you're trying to, right? You're trying to balance the emotions, and it's kind of like the balance between your heart and your head, right? You're trying to balance the emotions that you might feel for this person with the actual physical world that you're in. The reality of this situation. Which the reality of this situation is, like I said, this person is immature. They haven't decided on a path. And I think, where was that? They're unhappy, not using intuition, haven't decided on a path. They might love you, yeah, true enough, they might love you, but they're not giving you a serious offer. That's not a clean cup of fresh water, the nice, loving, clean, fresh energy, which is like what the water represents, is the emotions, the like loving emotions, kindness that we would want in a cup, right? Because this cup has been contaminated with the fish. So this is like a fishy cup. This is an immature person. They don't know what to offer you. They don't know. They're just too young. And not necessarily speaking on physical age, but just mentally. They just have not developed enough to be able, like, to handle you. And I don't mean handle like that, but I just mean like be in a relationship with you. They're not, oh my God, the words, like, it's like you have it in your head, but it's so hard to verbalize what I'm saying. They just don't have the plan. They don't have the intention. They haven't decided on what it is they want. Yeah, they might want you or love you, but to do what? You know what I mean? There's no next step. You're still here in the deciding phase. You know what I'm saying? That you still haven't locked into that path. And so, what the collective is trying to do is trying to balance this energy and kind of release some of this emotion. I mean, it feels like that's what they're doing. Releasing this emotion, because you may have had a lot of feelings in this situation. And like I said before, I mean, this could still be someone other than a lover. It could be someone in your family. It could be a friend. It could be a coworker, whatever. But you're trying to balance this energy, right? by releasing some of that like anxiety, stress, as you see, like she's releasing that out to the universe and kind of like stepping into the nice clean water that's going to give that those nice emotions that you're looking for so that you can balance your energy. I'm going to grab this because I'm so curious about this person. Okay, we got this little Page of Shadows deck. All right. Tell me about this person. Tell me about the King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords in this scenario. King of Swords, the one in the Fool energy. This Knight of Cups. Oh, it's a Knight of Cups. I thought it was a page. Oh, no. Grimoire. Wisdom, experience, hidden knowledge. So this person possibly has some information. Is this the person that's sending negative energy to the collective? Guess what we got? We got Mirror Labyrinth. Illusions and reflections. Who are you trying to fool when you turn your back to the mirror? There's still someone looking at you. We got Starry Observatory. A little piece in a cosmic puzzle universe only reveals its secret if you dare to dance in the starry dazzle. Evil Queen. Where love eludes, fear becomes my throne. What would a rose be without the thorns? And Witch. Beneath the veil of night, my thoughts conjure light. Shining through the darkness, I am magic burning bright. So, as you saw, I asked, tell me about this person. We've got Witch, Evil Queen, Mirror Labyrinth, which possibly implies they're doing some type of mirror magic on you to confuse you and send you through some type of mental maze, like a labyrinth, and they're watching the whole thing with the Starry Observatory. This is happening at night. They're watching you. And I'm just going to say this. If you're feeling this and this is resonating with you, cover up those mirrors at night. Cover up the mirrors at night because I'm seeing Mirror Labyrinth here, and we asked about this work that's being done. Someone is observing you possibly through your mirrors, and I just feel like this like vibrating inside of me right now. Someone is possibly watching you through the mirrors at night. This is an evil queen, a witch. These could be two people or it could be one person that identifies as both. Right? As an evil queen and as a witch. Let me find out something else here. Okay, what are this person's intentions with the collective? Harpy, a creature of many guises. In storms I soar, amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. Trying to get back at you for something. And Nymph, in this mundane world, now I roam inside this concrete jungle. Where is my home? Just like I said, this labyrinth, they're trying to put you in some type of confusion, in some type of labyrinth of confusion. Asking, where is my home? She's asking, where is my home? This person wants to confuse you. And this is about getting back at someone. A reflection of life's score. So either getting back at you for something that you did, or getting back at you for something that you have or something that they feel like the universe has given you and hasn't given them. What's going to be the outcome in this situation? Tell me about the collective in this situation. The collective. Okay. We got owl. Wisdom shadows deeper truth. So if you might have some feeling, some intuition. We got the moon there. That's all about intuition. Cancer, Pisces energy. It feels like you know a little bit of what's going on. You know it, you feel it, and you're just kind of, in a way, it feels like you're just kind of waiting to see how this is going to play out. So possibly you have a lot of confidence in your spirit guides and the divine and your protection that you have on the other side too. So you can stand and watch how this is going to play out, because it feels like your intuition is telling you that you're safe here, but maybe this person isn't. Tell me what's going to be the outcome for this witch. Show me the outcome for the witch. All right. Mask. We got a mask. Duality, protection, caution. We got mummy. Oh. Between the ancient past and the modern world, is there any place where I belong? It feels like they're stuck. It feels like they're stuck because we got a mask and a mummy. And like that's all about being trapped. In a mask, you're basically trapped behind the mask. And a mummy is trapped because he's all wrapped up. He or she, you know. So it looks like this person is going to be trapped. I don't know if this is like trapped in their head as far as like disassociating, or possibly trapped in the shadows. If this person is doing work on the other side, there's a possibility they could get trapped there. There's a lot of ways this can play out, but it looks like this person is going to be trapped. So you're right. Your intuition is right. You know that you can just watch this play out, because this isn't gonna hit you. These people or this person, because there's the two here. And really, if we look at it, when I asked about them, these were two again that came out. Again, two female energies. So it feels like this is two female energies that are involved in this situation, because we got two here and we got two here. So it feels like these people are going to be bound spiritually. So that can entail a lot of things in the physical world, things that you see and things that you don't see. But this person is going to be bound basically and stopped. So we don't really have to worry about that. So now let's find out what's coming up for you. This is going to take some time, because we did get the time card, but they're running out of time, which means we're reaching the end of this. You know what I mean? We're almost at the end of this. Okay. Tell me about the collective and what's coming up for them, all the good things that are coming up for them after this kind of oof. We have repo and skirt. That's weird. So it feels like there's going to be some kind of focus on your home. There's focus on your home. And quick getaway, the runner. Maybe you're making a quick getaway and you're moving. Is the collective moving? Tell me about the collective. Tell me about this. Penny pinching. Saving up. Maybe saving up for a new home. We got the little piggy in the house. Saving up for a new home, possibly. And a new boo. So, I mean, it looks great. It looks like you're going to be saving up, possibly moving, and there's a new love coming in quickly. So, that looks incredible. Congratulations. And don't worry about all this. You got this. Just remember, if this is resonating with you, remember to cleanse your spiritual energy, possibly cover up the mirrors at night if you're feeling any type of beings or any type of energy that's unusual to you. If you're feeling anything like that at night, just cover up the mirrors. Just give it a little time for this to pass, to blow back, right? Because that's exactly what it's going to do. And I don't know how that word just came out. That wasn't what I intended to say. But it looks like it's going to blow back to them. So we just want to give some time for this to settle through. And again, cover up the mirrors, clean up your energy, and kind of do some spiritual practice just to get your hygiene up, to get your spiritual strength up. And that's going to help you kind of stay clean and unaffected in this scenario. All right. Love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a good weekend. Love y'all. Bye.